Today we reach to the fourth part, and this is with the Meet with the Bishop program, and the conclusion of the three messages before, and listen carefully to what Makarious is telling us today. Sayyidina, we need to hear a word, a message for the youth. You had been mentioning a message for the children and for the mothers. Now we need a message for the youth, according to your experience about your life, what you had learned. You can give a message for the youth now.
Well, instead to speak about myself, let us for the young generation. Before a while I spoke about the small kid, but about the young delinquent, the difficult. Even the animal, when I grew with them, it was different. When they are a kid, different. After they link their mother, run and so on. But now let us about the adult. The adult had a different. I was like you. When I grew up, there was a problem, biological problem. I couldn't ask someone. At that time, there was no Google. You can go to the Google, but look, listen carefully. Don't make practice anything biological before you get married. Or if you are going to be a monk, that's up to you. I want you to think in order to be a monk 7 times, not rush away, but get married. Don't get married a girl higher than you in education. You will have a big problem. Take the girl has to be equal with you, or education a little bit behind you. But if you have only BA to get married, a girl, she had PhD or any higher than you, you will find problem. Biologically, problem from my psychological reading. Always be equal or friend with someone equal to you, financially or socially, and so on. How can you see, reach to the lamp this? You must build a ladder. You can't. A ladder is difficult to reach your wife. And then at the same time also, don't bring a girl without education because she's beautiful. Well, she can bring nice children, but we want also to give the children education. I don't want to say that children, Mama, she doesn't know how to read or write. No. The word they said in English, look before you jump, it has a meaning. You are going to go down. Look, where is that? Is it water or dry land? Or is it far or close? Otherwise, if you marry a girl richer than you, suppose that man will go. No. Take for his test, for the same goal you have, to have a children, to raise a children, to have many children small, that is not up to me. You must ask the church, not me. I am one of the church, I will stay with you there, but don't ask me. Ask the doctor. But I want you, before you provide marriage. Hey girl, don't say, does he have a car? Well, after you get married, the car happens something. No, don't depend. It comes to my mind. That is not in your mind. those founder of this country, they put in the dollar, in God we trust. Look, in God we trust. I love the word before I love the money. Well, this I didn't prepare to speak this way. It came when I start. So I want you, if, as in Egypt, you married among the family that is not in my culture, well, we know the situation. I know I don't want to tell you why, there, but I admire the Pope who allowed that. But you see, think over and over. If you have something wrong, not the family to split. Why get married? Have a family. The family come together and expanded, but not expand the enmity. And then be honest. I will tell you something. Because I taught human relation in Ethiopia. They told me to teach a religion. I said no. We have to make them human being first and then make Christian. Suppose you see, well, as any one of us, we went to different school. My school at university was mixed, non-Christian. Most of them, they were Jewish. As a student, we were together. As my professor, I respect him. And they love me. Suppose you see you are the way I passed. And you found one day your schoolmate, don't take her without the knowledge of your wife to restaurant. Simply tell your wife, and she has also a classmate, boy, I have so and so, may I come bring her, or we go, three of us, to restaurant. The decisions have to be from the wife's side. Why? We men, we don't know the problem of women. Women, they like to prepare the body from their neck above. I mean, the hair and the eye. She will decide. Otherwise, don't go with women, except your sister, to a restaurant or any cafeteria. Respect the marriage life. Be honest. Vice, the same I am saying to the boy, that it applies to you also, girl. Don't go with any woman except with your mother, your aunt, and your... I will tell you one thing, it's funny, but put your arm on your heart. I allowed for a man to love 6 women, but not to marry them. The same to the girl also to love 6 men, old or young. Hold your heart. I say that during marriage Monday, people, they were counting them. You can love your mother, your aunt, your sister. They are 6. She also, her grandmother. She also her father, her grandfather, her uncle, her brother. Don't be rush to decide anything. This is, I only the person who gave it. With whom? Do you know, when it came to me as with the man and women, they live together. It is church history. It was, you see, in the Syrian monastery in the desert. The man, you see, was the monastery studying so, and then his father came, he asked him to come, he refused. After a while, the father died. And then the boy said, oh, my mother is by herself, I will go. And his father in confession said, no, boy, stay, no, I'm going. He went. There were other people. There were vagabond people, they took them. They sold them. And he was sold with a woman that had a husband, has the husband somewhere, and she was this man. And then the man, like that, they are working good, and then he said, oh, I will make them to get married, and then I will be tranquil, happy. And then when they make marriage, the man was started to cry. The woman say, why? Well, I know your husband, you are a married woman, and what you want? Can we stay together without? Yeah. But outdoor, we are husband and wife. Indoor, no, okay. But the course of time, he said, can we escape from here? And she said, how? When the moon is full. Yes. When the moon was full, then they prepare sheep, goat, and then on the skin of the goat, they took roasted meat, they escaped. In the desert, people, they can know from the steppe which way they are. When their master awoke in the morning, they didn't find them. And then he saw that. Then he and another servant, each one of they took a camel, they followed the steppe. Then in a distance, they saw one another. And then he and his partner, they said, they are looking here and there, they found a cave. Oh, here we are. If we died, it will be our cemetery. If we live, it will be. They enter. And then the man came with his servant, and then they accommodate the camel, and the servant came, hey, you criminal, come over. My master waits for you with his knife. What happened? There was there inside bear. And the bear had a baby. She came out, the man who was from outside, he couldn't see her. She killed him with his neck. Mm. And then she returned because they smell and then the man was fed up. He said, what are you? And then she came also for him. She killed him, she left. Then they said, the second is for us. Mm. And then the bear, she took the baby one after the other, she went somewhere. And then both of them, they went out, they found the master and died, and the camel is there. They took the camel, they entered to Damascus. They sold them. They paid the money for a poor, and they went to monastery. They lived together. Mm. The writer said, man, I can't say you are father and daughter. Are you what? And they told him the story. So they lived together, but they never knew one another. So don't rush to make any comment when you see. Don't rush. May I know about it simply? Because it will pay for you to say sorry many, many times.
Mm. We have to be careful about what we say.
Yeah, what an expression, because people, they said, if you slip your foot, you can raise. But if your mouth slip, Do you know that they said a tongue is your friend and your enemy? The whole body, well, the face can some feeling, but what someone was had by the tongue, it's difficult.
We have a question very important. We know that Pope Shenouda had ordained you for the two seats, for the Eritrea and for the church, Coptic church. What are the churches you established here in America, and how many?
For the Ethiopia,
no, for both seats. When you came here, what year? We all know that you are 93 years old, 73 years monastic life, 33 years bishop. So, since you came here, what did you establish?
Well, look, Father, the question is good, but I will tell you, I never count money in my pocket.
I don't talk about money.
No, I don't.
I know.
Yeah, and then I never count how many I baptize, honey, because St. Paul said, I forgot behind, and then always I try to do.
What churches you had been established?
Well, I established many churches, but in count I don't know. For example, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, it was established by the people.
But you served them?
Served them. Kansas City, the church was established by the people. St. Mary in Illinois, the people of St. Mark, they thought me that I am a bad man, but later they discover. May God take his soul. Dr. Walter said, it is a pity that they didn't know you earlier. So when I do that. Many shares, for example, I remember not for a long time, Cleveland, I had a liturgy and Saturday when Abune Michael went somewhere. But afternoon, Vesper in Brooklyn, New York. Many churches in Canada, and so on, East Brunswick. But those I established from zero, they are few. But those I make them. For example, St. George, it was not church.
Bergen.
There were people, it's better to say not good people, not to give them. One of them, a priest, he left from the sanctuary to the airport, one. And for me, he knows that I am in the priest room. He called me, who are you? What brought you? Simple, I said, to serve you.
God made miracles.
One of them died, one of them still.
Today the church is blessed.
They forgot Christian tongue, never speak bad. His heart never sing. But Bergen.
Yeah, I know. But now you say it as a very blessed church.
No, now they are priests.
Yeah.
One of them is still, the other one.
Yeah.
I will tell you. Abune Michael Tobia, as a diacon, he suffered there. He suffered there. And I always remember what happened. I myself, I don't care what they say. I went, for example, I don't want to mention that church, from Washington by plane more than 1 hour and a half. For the Vesper, they were playing kushk. The only church, I never took any coffee with them, just a water from the plate.
That's it.
I left them.
Yeah.
But the priest was good man
Yeah.
later when he came. But they were, I never been there second time. But you see, I don't care about their doing. I do care about the other people. They must church, the people must say for about me. What I'm saying, what I need. For the Eritrean, Pope Shinoda, when I was in Eritrea 6 years, I left them. Do you know, I wined them.
But today you're serving them, you say. Can you tell us about
Pope
your serving?
Shinoda said, the people, he was sick. He called me from airport. His Grace Bishop David told me, His Holiness wants to talk to you. He said, he didn't say, please, imperative. He said, serve the people, those who are under Abune Antonius.
Yes, yes.
I told him, whatever you said, I will put my hand in a warm and a cold.
Yeah.
When I met him, how far I stretched my leg. He said, wherever they are, those people.
Yeah. Today, Sayyidina, you are doing a global meeting through Zoom.
Well, look, through the effort of His Grace Bishop David and the Armenian Metropolitan, we are, from my side, I have to be patient, a friend for all. How many years I'm going to live here? Now I am 92 years, I'm going to 100. From my side, it will come. But you see, the Eritrean church is suffering. Oh, you mentioned me. He called them, after they spoiled, he called them. You spoiled, out and in. When are you going to show us some proof? The church is suffering. Do you know who is very happy in this world? Don't tell me rich man. No, he wants to fertilize his money. Someone who learns, no. A foolish is happy. Why? Because he doesn't understand.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't understand.
We need a message for the Eritrean congregation, since many of the people are following this program, and they are honored that they listen to you. Say.
And the Ethiopian also need, if you want.
Ethiopian and Eritrean.
But the Ethiopian church is now in a bad situation. So you see,
Give them messages, say that.
سلام كلكم سمعتين. إذا حويت يغني زلوا ناخاتكم ملأختي هبوم زبر زلوا سمعت يكبركم كباخاتكم فليت زي كونسي اتتصقم سلتردأ هوية تصقم كي مسخا مفتحي عيدلنيو دك إرترا بعضكم نبعضكم تأكبوا برز اكبوكم سبيلا اتوم ناي منقستي نقوهن مشيتن كبتنخم يوم حيخذوا بلزلو وسروحوا من دي صباح غاكو تقدينا ناخذ يوم زبالي يبالو نسخاتكم تأكبوا ناي سدت منقستي أقاقموا كون كبر كله مقركو علو زبل علو مسبلة نقر نسخاتكم ترخبكم مستوى بعد زلو تغنو سلطان ناي هزبي خون نحنا ناي بيت كريستيان حلوت امنتان انبري نتهز مقددتو اي كونان قل ناي بيت كريستيان حق حلوتنا منقستي قنا ينخوننا منقستي اتزبزاقا امويو تاي تقورو اكلا يجزانا اكلا ايكونا فلاسفة الوميو من يجزانا اكلا انتاي مهوريو ايكونا حق يجزانا يلو حقين بركم سقعد نبركم جن اتحقن دابا ينبر نامي عم حزان تغينو نعدو انسان تغينو نايت متحت تغينو ببي تنبرمو كابو اواسيخم حقة تقبرو اتعادخا كل التحوات يوم ذلوا ارترا السمكا ككم قدم يوم كريستياننا اسلامين يوم تاكبو دك ارترا كي تبتونو دحراي معالتي صقم مسكونه واي انا خيتبلو نتربرو كو خيدوم يوم دك ارترا جنبالن تروشن كغبرو خيدوم انتاي لهم الحر كندي عاسا ود نخيسه كندي بحري كود حمسه موتكو تطعيشه دقم رموس مرات ماليسه لهم يوم انا شعين بركن اذني السمعات اذن اقربكم ذلكم حقن تليو حقي زتحس يلن حق ما برهتي اب عالم اي تحسن تطيح اتدوبل كادوبليو اتزحل بال ذلك ازحل باليو بزي حقت جزاء اللي عدكم نقول مشيتن انها تلواوته اي عن توزبلنا يا خال كوم غيرو كويو جراج ما درق خا اثيوبيا تقدم يلو انتي مالت كاهلو ازيك نبر كلنا زي صور كبب قستايكا حرق اقدموا ما فيهما دكرترا انا خماكم يتبصحن تعدي وريق رمكم كساب عجنا يرترا باسبورت يبلي قنت ورر كل عدي كويا حمبرتي تقاطر لا مدحنتي تقبر لا عديها حبرو ابزي صقو ما ينبر ترادادو اتوم هبت زلكم قد بركم اكافلوم نسمن حواتكم قدم كل تزاربيه اتم حواتنا إلى سقع سلسة شاء مبلع سقع زبطس مسكقنا اتحنتي نأتاتهم نكافل لهم منا نتوم ما بسودان ذلو نورئيكو نبين خام مبلع أبعدنا نقدم برو كايبلو نورو أبوتاتنا نبين خام مبلع نبين نوري يتبه لنا أجي نسخاتكم قبرو سقع سلسة زبطس مشكقنا زبركو أبسودانا لو بزحات صقومات حواتنا أبقول له أبزحات تمالي خبازنا برا أديتاتنا لو من تهبنا يوم صباح خابتونكم هنا يوم زهونا على منبر زواريا لومي أبوم صباح بانا إليه حبرو سمارو أبزي ندخو مساليو نشماقل لخا ردقو نتوم حدث زمتخا مقدر إيوم اتحطي كلتيو إثيوبيا خا نيثيوبيا ويعني إثيوبيا نشدم ملاشو من درنو يبقال እንደ ኢትዮጵያ የመሰለ ሀገር ብዙ ቋንቋ ያለው ሀብት ነው እንጂ ድህነት አይደለም እኮ አማርኛ ስትሉ እናንተ እንደ በቆሎ ደረሰ በቆሎ ራሳችሁን ቀልቅራ ዘቅዝቃችኋል ደስ አይለኝም አዎ ራሳችን ማቻላችን ደስ ይለኛል ነገር ግን እናንተ እንደዚህ እንድትጎዱ ደስ አይለኝም ነገር ግን ማን ይሞቱ እኛ እኮ 500 አንሞላም ተብለዋል የሚሆነው ያለ በሃይማኖት ሆነ በምን ሀገሪቱን ለመጉዳት ነው እንጂ አትጠቀሙም በየባህላችሁ በየቋንቋችሁ ምሳሌ አሁን ጉራጌኛና ወላሞኛ እኮ ኢትዮጵያ ላይ ነው ያለ ህዝብ እኮ አላት ለምንድነው ቀሳውስ ማይሾሙላቸው በቋንቋቸው? እንትኖቹ ኦሮሞኞች ኦሮሞኛ ተናጋሪ እውነት ወለጋና ሲዳሞ ሆናችሁ እንጂ ብዙዎች ናቸው። እባካችሁ በቋንቋቸው ይነገራቸው ነው እንዴ? እኔን ለመጣ ሰውየው የኢትዮጵያ ቋንቋ እኮ አማርኛ ነው። እሱ እንግዲህ ምንድነው የሚለኝ አለ? ለምንድነው ወንጌል በአማርኛ የማያሰሙን አለ። እንዴ ቅዳሴ እኮ ነው የማደርግላችሁ ስትመጡ አልኩት። ታዲያ የኢትዮጵያ ቋንቋ እኮ አማርኛ ነው። አይ የኢትዮጵያ ኦፊሻል ቋንቋማ አማርኛ አይደለም ግዕዝ ነው። አማርኛ እንደ ከምባትኛ ጉራግኛ ተራው ይዘው ይመጣል ነው ያልኩት። መንግስት ሆነ ቤተክርስቲያን በህዝቡ በመነጋገርበት ቋንቋ ማስተማር አለባቸው እንጂ በቋንቋችን አይደለም። ጣሊያን ሲገዛን እኮ ትርጅማን አምጥቶ ነው እንጂ የግድ ጣሊያን እስከ 4ኛ ክፍል እንድንላከው ጀምሮ ነበር፣ ግን አልተሳካም። አሁን ያለው ከመሄድ በፊት ከዚህ ዓለም መነግራችሁ በጉልበት ብትጠቀሙ የምትጠቀሙበት ሰው ደግሞ በጉልበት ይጠብቃችኋል። ካልቻለ ደግሞ ረዳት ያመጣል። በፍቅር ካመጣችሁ ግን ፍቅር ካለ ወዳለበት ቦታ አይመጣም። ሽማግሌ ባይሆን ምክር ስጠን ስትል እና አሁን የሚደረግ ያለው ለኢትዮጵያ አይበጃትም። ስህተት ነው አይደለም። ለኢትዮጵያ አይበጃትም፣ ለቤተ ክርስቲያንም አይጠቅማትም። አማርኛ ስለተናገረ አንዱ ሰው መብቱ አልተጠበቀም። ቢጠበቅ ኑሮ የኔ ይጠበቅ ነበረ። ልጆቻችሁን አማርኛ ማስተምር እኔ ነበርኩ። መብቴ ግን ኤርትራው ነው። ከኤርትራን ጋር ነው የምመዘገበው ነበር። እሱን ቅማዲግ አይደለም። ምሳሌ አድርጌ ለሌላ እንዳትሳሳቱ ነው እንጂ እኔ ምን ቂም ምን አደርጋለሁ? ያለኝ መቋሚያ ብቻ እኮ ነው። ቢኖረኝ በመቋሚያማ አልማታም። አዎ ልረግምበት ይችላለሁ። ጠላቴ እንዲህ ውደቅ ግን አላደርገውም። መርቁ እንጂ አትርገሙ ተብለዋል። ባልወዳችሁ አልነግራችሁም ነበር። እኔ አፌን ዝም አይነቅዝም ብላችሁ የለም ዝም ነበር። ነገር ግን ሶማሌ፣ ኢትዮጵያ፣ ሱዳን፣ እኛ የመን እኮ ወንድማማች ነን። እሱ ግድ የለም ታሪክ ቆጥረዋል። እኔ ቆጥሬ ያለሁ አሁን ስንፈለግ ከወገባችን ስንፈልግ ከግራችሁ አይሆንም። እኩል መሆን አለብን። ሰው በእምነቱ አይገደድ። የዚህ እምነት እኮ ሰማይ እንጠቀምበት ነን። አልፈልግም የምድር እምነት ካለ አንድ ሰው እናስገድደው አንችልም። አፄ ዘርዓ ያዕቆብ ለራሳቸው ያልተቆጠቡ ያን ሁሉ አመጡብን። ነገር ግን ዘመን ወሰደብን፣ ብዙ ዘመን እስኪታወቅባቸው። እኔ የምለው ያለው ስለምወዳችሁ ነው እንጂ ስለምጠላችሁ አይደለም። እኔ የምጠላው እዚህ ዓለም አንድ ነው። እሱም ግራጅ ማን ነው የሚባለው ነው፣ ዲያብሎስ ነው ከነሰራዊቱ። ደርግም የእሱ ሰራዊት ነበረ። የመስቀል አደባባይን ያህል የአብዮት አደባባይ ሲል ግን ምን ሆነ? መስቀሉ ራሱ በራሱ አሸነፈ። በሉ ለሁላችሁ መልካም እየተመኘ ሆነ ናኻትኩም ካደቀ ኤርትራ እትሰምዕ እዝኒ ሃብኩም እግዚአብሔር ነገረኩም ኣለኹ። ክትውቀሱ ኢኹም ዝልፍልፍ ሰብ እኮ ነይሩ ክበሃል እዩ። ኣብዚ ስመሩ ዓዲ ኸይከድኩም ከለኹም ኣብ ኤርትራ ዘሎ ክፍፍል انت زي يحبركم نا حجاب كنا عالمكم وصيكم ذلكم بتباهلكم تحبروكم ببزخركم عادقن اتتمرتر او سلمبر كم تنايت هاجر كنكون كتبلو اي خوننيو قال لي عدوك او عدهم زقرر الله قال لي عدوك او عدهم هرز هون الله بلو بزي وديعي እግዚአብሔር ልብ ያብኩም አቦታትና ንሰበይቲ ጎሎ ሀባሞ ልብ ሀባ ተባይሉ ሰላም እግዚአብሔር ከሁላችሁ ጋር just I want to say to every one of you, have a nice, wonderful time. God bless you. I hope you grasp something from what I said.
Thank you, Sayyidina, so much for this meeting.